Joining us now, Karen Clifton, Executive Director of the Catholic Mobilizing Network, an advocacy group working to end the death penalty. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
It seems to me that if you are speeding up your executions because of a drug expiry, that is a mercenary reason for executing someone. Am I wrong?
It's unprecedented. This has never been done before since the death penalty was initiated. There's never been 8 executions, which will now be 6 executions in 10 days. This is unprecedented. Even Texas, I think, has done 8 executions, and it was over a 2-month period.
You know, last year in the U.S. there were 20. That was the lowest number in 25 years. So what's happening?
The culture is moving away from the use of the death penalty as the victims' voices have been heard, and also those that are out there talking about it, the press giving more information about it, about who we are executing, which is affecting those that are marginalized, that do not have the access to the economic. It's a racially biased system. It's also a system that targets minorities, and there's a high incidence of mental illness.
I was going to say that. I think that there's a lot of that I hear about. But let's get to the Catholic point of view here. The 2016 World Youth Day, Pope Francis said this: "Mercy is the only way to overcome evil. Justice is necessary, very much so, but by itself is not enough. Justice and mercy must go together." We heard earlier what the USCCB, the United States Conference of Catholic Bishops, had to say. So as Catholics, what can we do to nurture a culture of justice and mercy for those who have committed these horrific crimes?
Well, the Church has always been tough. It's never been soft on crime. When an incidence of grave harm happens, they've always said there is a punishment that is needed, but it's to be retributive and restorative. And the issue with the death penalty, it's not restorative. It's not a matter of self-defense. You know, we have that option for killing with self-defense, but we have the means, as the last 3 popes have said in this country, we have the means of protecting ourselves with this prison system that we have today.
What are you doing next to try and stop future organizations? What is your group doing?
Our group works in educating Catholics on the Church's teaching, and we lift up the voices of the victims' family members and promote the dignity of all life. And we feel like in bringing this life issue to, if you can agree on that a victim, a person who has done a heinous crime has the right to life, then it lifts up the whole pro-life movement as far as all life has the right to life.
And that is a hard, hard pill to swallow, especially if you're a family member of somebody who has been affected. Thank you so much for this discussion. Karen Clifton, Executive Director of Catholic Mobilizing Network. We appreciate your time.